Hey guys, so today, can I have a drum roll please? Today I am doing my Fenty Beauty first impression / review. I know you guys have been waiting for this as much as I haven't used any products, any of them since I've got them, since like 2-3 weeks ago I got them, and so that is really strong. So you guys should be very proud of me because I was very strong-willed into holding off and not using any products, so you guys can get my first real raw impression of these Fenty Beauty products. So I know I said it was going to be 2 weeks or 3 weeks from now, but then I realized, then my order came in earlier than it was expected, so yeah. So let's take it all out of the bag here. Okay, so first I'm going to start with Fenty Beauty, obviously, Soft Matte Primer. First of all, love the packaging. Like, this is like, hallelujah. So yeah, I'm assuming just scored it. Comes out very nicely. I'm assuming a little bit goes a long way, so yeah. I forgot to bring a mirror out, so I guess I'm just gonna use the viewfinder. Oh, it smells good too. I like this so far. Feels very soft. Smells like baby powder kind of, which I personally, I don't know about you guys, but I personally like instead of that weird primer / foundation smell. Or I don't know if I should use my phone as a mirror, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, it kind of like smells like, I don't know, it smells good though. It's not like that weird foundation / foundation primer. I think I might get a little bit more for my head, actually. Tad bit more. That's all you need, tad bit. Gotta make sure I'm primed. By the way, don't worry, I already put moisturizer on before I filmed this video, so it's not like I'm putting just primer on. Next, I'm taking the foundation, and my shade is in 110, so hopefully this looks like it'll match pretty good. And I also got the sponge to go with it. Yeah, update on the sponge. I really didn't have a sponge in mine. Did they believe me? No, so I had to buy another one, unfortunately. But, like, they should believe me because, like, people in my mall are, like, shady and weird. So, I mean, they should have believed me. But they didn't. Which, I mean, it's understandable. I know they're just doing their job, so, like, no big deal. But I wish I didn't have to spend $16 for a sponge again that I know I didn't use. Yeah, here's what the sponge looks like. I actually really like this sponge because it has a flat side, but it also has, like, a dome side. So I feel like this would be good for your contour if you use some translucent powder just to give that, like, really nice cut. So yeah. And this looks like this will match me. I'm just dotting this all over my face because, well, that's what I like to do. Just easier. Even though you're not really supposed to do that, I really don't care what people think. It's my life. Let me just use my mirror. I mean my camera on my phone as a mirror. I like this because literally I didn't have to do like that big of a pump in order to get a whole lot of product, which is nice. So this will last me a long time. We'll just start off with that, and if I could embed. So I like how this is blending out. It has very nice coverage. And then I'm blending that, just tapping that. I might go get my mirror. Actually, be right back. I'm gonna get a mirror so I could see better, so I could give you a better review on the foundation, so I could actually see, because I don't have my glasses on. So I like this. It feels very lightweight. Like this a whole lot. I'm gonna probably give it another pump or two to build up the coverage. And beware, this dries really fast, so you might want to do like one like section of your face at a time, because it's drying really fast, so it's like harder to blend out. Personally, I feel like you could do just one layer, but I mean, if you're like me, don't like a whole lot of foundation, but I'm I want to build it up just in case you guys like more coverage. If you're like me, this would be nice. Oh, I just said you might want to do it one at a time, and then I really like how this looks. So that's a second layer. And we're just gonna dot on a second layer on my other side of my face. I'm just patting it out in outward motions. Try not to like wipe it. Oh, actually, okay. I actually dip this in the sponge first instead of dotting on my face, so I think I'm gonna do that because I feel like you get more that way. So if you just apply it directly to your face, that might be better. I know this looks, oh, there's like, ew, there's like a bug, ew, that's nasty. So I'm just gonna dot this right on my head so it's easier. Because I noticed that blend that works better that way. So I do recommend not dotting this on all over your face. It's just easier if you just pat it on. So I definitely like the foundation. It's very nice. Now would I say it's medium to full coverage? No, not really, unless I'm applying it wrong. I just need to play with this more. But I should have shaken it before I do it. But I'm not going to apply a third layer just to save some time for the sake of the video. But I do really like the foundation. It's nice. It feels very lightweight. It's really nice. Gives you a flawless finish. So yeah. So now let's go to the match sticks. Or the shade, what are these called? The match sticks, and I got, of course, the lightest shade because I am very pale. Okay. Anyway. The concealer is nice, not as creamy as I would like it. Because I like my concealer like very creamy. So yeah. So far, primer 10 out of 10, foundation 10 out of 10. The concealer stick, I give it like a 9 out of 10. It's not as creamy or coverage as I usually like, but it's still like really nice. With the concealer, you might have to just use like a powder. you also might need to use like a brush to apply it. Unfortunately, I didn't bring one out here with me, but definitely I think you would need to like apply it with like some brush instead of directly on the skin, because I do see that it like takes off the foundation a little bit. So, and it's not as much coverage, so definitely would want to have a powder with it. Even maybe mix it, like I could see this maybe being good with my Tarte Shape Tape concealer. I feel like that would be like a good like match. So yeah, I should have brought powder out since I usually do set this with powder, but as you can see, it did do a pretty good job covering. So concealer is a 9 out of 10 just because I'd like it to see it be more creamy, and also I'd like to see it cover more. Next I'm going to try the contour and the contour brush. So, oh wait, this is the highlight. I need the contour. Okay. What I like is the packaging. I definitely love the packaging because, honestly, I like it because it's magnetic, and I just feel like this would be really great for traveling. It really, like, save some stuff on like packing and save some room. So now I gotta concentrate, because don't judge me, I might be bad. This is my first time trying like a cream stick bronzer, so I don't really know how to do this, so hopefully I don't put too much on. So that looks pretty good. I might have put it a little too high, but that's okay.
I look like Pocahontas right now, but so far, hold on.
Okay, contour stick, you coming in. Like, look at that. I really do like that. Maybe add a little bit more because this side is a little darker. Don't worry, I'm gonna keep on blending the other side, but okay, so I really do like this contour stick. I like the shade. It's not too orangey tint for me, but it's not like too ashy. It's like that perfect like in between, because sometimes even the lightest contour shades are like literally too light for me. I mean, not too light, too dark. I'm just gonna put a little bit right here because the color. Yeah, sometimes like contour shades are too dark and orangey for me, so I really like how this is not necessarily an orangey undertone, but it's not necessarily that ugly like grayish purple ashy undertone, you know. Again, do I want it to be a little bit creamier? Yes, I give this a 9.5 just because I would like it to be creamier, but this is more pigmented than the concealer, so I do like that. The brush I really like a lot. It's blends the product very easily. And yeah. So I really am excited about this because, again, it's great for travel. So I think I'm going to get a lot of use. Next is highlighters. So I bought basically almost all the highlighters of the powder line except a couple. So I need to see which one's the lightest because I think it'd be smartest to do it lightest to darkest. Actually, you know what? No, I'm going to have to do this one first since it's cream and then put powder on top of it. So this is the highlighter in Starstruck. I definitely want to get more of the cream highlights because those are really nice too. So yeah. And get like the ones that I like for blush. I know this is like hard for me to like, so blush would be right here, so. I never cream highlighted before. Yes, honey. Look at that. Oh my gosh. The only thing I'll have to say about this is this might be just a little too pink. So I definitely would have to blend it out so it doesn't show up as pink. And then maybe go over with like a lighter. Well, anyway, like I was saying, see, like it's a little too like pinky for me. So I would have to blend it with my finger just so you don't see the pinkiness of it. And then obviously go over with like a highlight that's lighter. But it's really nice. It's very pigmented. This is actually surprisingly the creamiest, in my opinion, out of all three of these things. This is the creamiest out of all of them. Let me put a little bit on my nose. I'm only going to put it on the tip since it is like a pinkier tinted one. But once I blended it out, it does look more white-ish than pink, so that's good. Again, excuse the contour, and that's my first time ever using a stick, so I'm gonna have to get used to like using a stick. So out of so I give these basically like a 9 out of 10, just because like I'd like the contour and the concealer to be creamier, and I also like the concealer more full coverage, but and this to be a tad lighter because this is for the pale one, and I feel like you know, it is like too pink, but I mean once I rubbed it in it was good. So I give the matchsticks a 9 out of 10. The brush I give a 10 out of 10. Blended it beautifully, didn't have a hard time blending it together. And also I give this sponge a 10 out of 10 because it did blend out everything nicely and easily. So yeah, which looks like this. It's just the white one, and I'm gonna just put it on the brush. Put it. Ooh, this is a lot prettier and pigmented than I expected. Because when I swatched it in the store, I was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't get this because it wasn't like pigmented at all, and I wasn't picking up. But oh yeah, I love this. I love this. Oh my gosh, so pretty. That glow though. Okay, so I really do like Metal Moon. It is a lot more pigmented than it shows in the store, and like it's more creamier. I don't know why in the store when I swatched it wasn't that pigmented. Oh my gosh, I love this. This is perfect. I give this a 10 out of 10. Very pigmented, very like creamy powdery, even though it's powder, but you guys know I mean that perfect like pigmentation. Highly I recommend if you're a pale girl like me, this would be perfect for you. Gives you that nice healthy shine, glow I mean. So I think the next lightest would be Lightning Dust and Fire Crystal. Oh yeah, this wasn't in my haul, so yes, I did get Metal Moon. I think after I come back, I think I will set powder under this because it does bother me when I don't have powder under my eyes because you could still see the purple tints in it, and because I like under here to be full coverage because I do have bad colored under eyes. So here is Fire Crystal and Lightning Dust. This is a duo. Just looks like this. Very pretty. So my camera ran out of space, so I had to change the card. But oh my gosh, lightning dust is so pretty. Like oh my gosh, yes, hunty. Like, oh my gosh, so pretty. Now I'm gonna try a fire crystal, which I feel like this is gonna be even more wow. Oh my gosh, you guys can't see it because it's like so light. I hope this is showing up. My highlights are showing up. But if they don't, I'm sorry. This is like blinding. Oh my gosh, I'm like literally blinding the camera. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Actually, I can put this all down my nose because, oh, so pretty. Okay, so this I definitely give it a 10 out of 10. Pigmentation is 10 out of 10. Love it. And then the next lightest would be let's see. The next lightest would be Mean Money and Hustler, baby, Hustler. I don't know. I can't pronounce it. I'm sorry. So far all the highlighters are 10 out of 10 for me. Like, I'm gonna have so much fun. Like, you guys know, like, highlighter is like my favorite out of one of my favorites out of everything. And it just looks like this. So first we're gonna try, looks like Mean Money, if I'm reading it right. We're gonna go light-handed on with this since it's a little bit darker. Oh my gosh, yes, honey. So this is not as dark as I thought it was gonna be, which is great because I thought it wasn't gonna look good on my skin tone considering how dark. Since this is kind of set for the medium tone. But I guess not. So this one I'm a little nervous about because it's a more orangey tint, but we'll try it. So far 10 out of 10. I do wish the brush was more normally shaped. I don't like how it's thicker at the end. I wished it was like thin all around, but I still like the brush. Oh man, this doesn't even look bad. It still looks good. Love it. I'm gonna have so much fun. Now I'm gonna have like all these highlighters to choose from like every day, and I'm gonna like, plus my ones I already have. Oh my gosh, I'm like blinding you guys. Sorry that the highlight's so strong. I'm blinding you guys. Oh my gosh, so pretty. I'm gonna look like a disco ball by the end of this video. So that's definitely a 10 out of 10. And sorry you're not getting big reactions out of me. I just like didn't, I expected it to be this good, you know what I mean? So it's like hard to have like a like wow moment, like I just expected it to be this good. Like, now for America, what you all have been waiting for. You guys already know which one's coming next. There. Trophy wife. And I know what you guys thinking. Oh, that's gonna be too dark for her. But honestly, I think it's not. And this also wasn't, Hustle and Moneymaker wasn't, or Mean Money or whatever, wasn't in my haul, but I got it, and I didn't get this. This wasn't in my haul either, but I did get it. So I'm just going to go very light-handed and put this on. See, that doesn't look bad. If you do it light-handed and like, if you put like other highlights above it or underneath it, it actually doesn't look that bad. So I'm just gonna put on a little bit more so you guys can see how it looks on the pale skin. See, it doesn't look bad at all. And especially, I know it's hard to judge, and I'm sorry that I'm like laying all these top, but then if I like try to remove it, then you'll be able to see. Then it'll mess up my foundation. That's the only reason why I'm like not using a makeup remover. So I could definitely build this up without it looking too ridiculous. And then all I would have to do is just blend it out with my fingers like this, and it still looks like amazing. Like, it does look, this does work on pale skin. So those of you who are pale skin, I obviously went a little heavier on this. I went too heavy on it because I wanted you to just be able to see what it looks like on my pale skin. But honestly, if you do what like I did the first time, just tap ever so slightly in and then just tap it off and then lightly brush it on, it looks good and it doesn't look too blinding. And I mean, I'm not ashamed to wear this even though if it is too dark for me, because I don't care. I mean, it's my face, I can do what I want, and who says that there's rules for makeup? Like, if I feel happy, if I'm happy to wear it, then I can wear it. I don't care if it looks too ridiculous. I think it looks pretty good on me. I obviously wouldn't go this heavy with it, but I just wanted to show you guys how goldish, yellowy it is. But obviously I'd go tad, like a shade, like I'd go a little bit lighter hand with it. I wouldn't have it that pigmented on my face. But yeah, so now we're gonna try the last thing that I got, which is the lip gloss. It's Fenty Glow, and I've heard a lot of good things about this. So yeah, let me know if I do get any more products. Would you like a review on it, or just have me use it or a tutorial? Because I'm probably gonna get some more of the cream highlighters and like maybe a blush shade. And then obviously I'm either A, gonna buy the Christmas line, or B, just ask for it for Christmas, and then if I don't get it, I can always buy it myself. So yeah, here it goes. Here's the lip gloss. Oh man, I love this. I love this so much. I'll tell you a story on this. I wasn't gonna buy this at all. Like, I was like, oh, it's just another lip gloss, it's probably sticky. But then the girl at Sephora, and I watched YouTube videos on it, and like the YouTube videos talked me into it, and the girl at Sephora talked me into it. She's like, honestly, she's like, everybody thinks it's just an ordinary lip gloss, but honestly, I love this. It's not your typical lip gloss. It's not sticky, which I like. That's the main reason why I never buy lip gloss, is because I hate the sticky lip gloss, you know. I'd also, it's not like that gross sparkly lip gloss. It's more, this is like pigmented, which I like. Like, it actually has like a color to it. So it's like a shiny lipstick, basically. Like, you see how much more color I have for this. So I definitely rate the lip gloss a 10 out of 10. Definitely highly recommend this. You see how pale I am, and it looks good on me, so I'm sure if you're even darker than me, it's gonna look amazing on you guys. Like, especially women of color, I feel like this will look really nice because you guys have dark skin and it just look really pretty. So anyway, my final thoughts on this line, I give it a 10 out of 10. I mean, for the most part, I gave everything 10 out of 10s. The only things I didn't was the concealer and the contour, but honestly, yeah, I love this. I think Rihanna did like an amazing job on this line, and I can see this line going really far. Is it worth the hype? I definitely think so. I now know why people freaked out about this. And now I'm so happy that this video is over so I can finally use it, because I've like had some of this stuff for like 3 weeks and 2 to 3 weeks, and I haven't been able to use it because I've been trying to hold it off for you guys. So I'm really excited that I got this. Like, oh my gosh, like, it's just all so pretty. So I hope you guys enjoy this review. Highly recommend you guys to get your hands on some of this stuff. You don't obviously have to buy as much as I did. I just feel like this is my job. I paid for this all my own money. By the way, my parents didn't buy any of this for me. Like, I work hard for my money, so I did buy this with my own money. And also, don't worry, I don't go and blow my paychecks. Like, I do actually put stuff into savings, so I'm not like dumb with my money. I just whatever I don't put into savings, I spend on makeup or clothes. I do half and half. I put half into savings and half in spending. And this obviously wasn't in one trip. This was spread out with a couple pay periods. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this. This line is definitely worth it. I highly recommend it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I love you guys so much, and thanks for watching, guys. Bye!